Question. Which state government has started the breakfast scheme in 31,000 schools on the 25th of August? Option A, Uttar Pradesh. Option B, Andhra Pradesh. Option C, Madhya Pradesh. Option D, Tamil Nadu. Correct answer, Tamil Nadu. The breakfast scheme started by the Tamil Nadu government in 31,000 schools on the 25th of August. State Chief Minister MK Stalin inaugurated the scheme at a panchayat school at Thirukkuvalai in Nagapattinam district. This will benefit more than 17 lakh students studying in classes I to V. State ministers, members of parliament, and members of Legislative Assembly inaugurated the scheme in all the districts. The scheme was initially launched to provide breakfast to over 1 lakh students in 1545 government primary schools but has now been extended to all state government schools. The midday meal scheme has been in force in Tamil Nadu since 1956. Hence, D is the correct answer. Question. Prime Minister Modi became the first Indian Prime Minister to visit in 40 years. Option A, Spain. Option B, Greece. Option C, South Africa. Option D, Bulgaria. Correct answer, Greece. Prime Minister Modi became the first Indian Prime Minister to visit Greece in 40 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Greece from Johannesburg in South Africa after attending the BRICS summit. Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis has invited Prime Minister Modi. This will be the first visit to Greece by an Indian Prime Minister in 40 years. In September 1983, the last high-level visit to Greece was made by the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Hence, B is the correct answer. Question. Japan has started releasing treated radioactive water from the nuclear plant into the Pacific Ocean. Option A, Fukushima. Option B, Hamaoka. Option C, Genkai. Option D, Kashima. Correct answer, Fukushima. Japan released water from the Fukushima nuclear plant. Japan started releasing treated radioactive water from the Fukushima nuclear plant into the Pacific Ocean. More than 1 million tons of water stored at the nuclear plant will be discharged over the next 30 years. In July, the UN nuclear watchdog, IAEA, gave approval to Japan to release the water from the Fukushima nuclear plant. The Japanese government has said that the water is safe and will have a negligible impact on people and the environment. 3 reactors at the Fukushima Daiichi facility were affected after a massive earthquake and tsunami. Hence, A is the correct answer. Question. RBI has increased the upper limit of an offline payment transaction to 500 rupees. What was the earlier upper limit? Option A, 300. Option B, 200. Option C, 400. Option D, 350. Correct answer, 200. RBI has increased the upper limit of an offline payment transaction from 200 rupees to 500 rupees. RBI has issued the directive to increase the upper limit under Section 10 to read with Section 18 of the Payment and Settlement Systems Act 2007. The directive to increase the upper limit has come into effect immediately. Half the upper limit has been increased. The total limit for offline transactions on payment instruments remains to be 2,000 rupees. The used limit can be replenished only in online mode with AFA additional factor authentication. Hence, B is the correct answer. Question. G20 summit is scheduled to be held in New Delhi on 9th and 10th of September, 2023. This is the meeting of G20. Option A, 17th. Option B, 18th. Option C, 19th. Option D, 20th. Correct answer, 18th. Delhi Police will set up a virtual help desk, which will provide the details regarding the traffic movement during the G20 summit in New Delhi. Special Commissioner of Police Traffic, S.S. Yadav said this virtual help desk will provide information to users visiting Delhi as delegates and as a tourist. According to Mr. Yadav, users can access relevant information on Map My India and Google Maps services. He said restrictions will be imposed in New Delhi area from the night of 7 September. Only authorized and permitted vehicles will be allowed. Restrictions on entry of heavy commercial vehicles will be imposed in Delhi. G20 summit under the Presidency of India is scheduled to be held in New Delhi on 9th and 10th of September, 2023. It is likely to be attended by 29 heads of states, top officials of the European Union and invited guest countries and 14 heads of international organizations. 2023 G20 New Delhi Summit is the 18th meeting of G20. It will be the first ever G20 summit to be held in India and in South Asia. Hence, B is the correct answer.